Hey everybody, yes, welcome back to the second edition of Mindshift Monday. So happy Monday. I know everybody loves when people talk about that. Yes. Oh man, there's always so much to watch and pay attention to. Sorry, got like 5 things on the go here trying to do this live thing. So hope everybody had a great weekend. And usually we do this in the morning here, but just things changed a little bit this morning as far as and as you can tell, I'm just doing the solo hosting. So for today, but yeah, so Mindshift Monday. You know what? I wanted to talk quickly about I did like a first big 45-minute meditation that I had this morning. I usually do like 10 or 15 minutes, and it's usually a guided meditation. And it's somewhat rushed because I'm just, I feel I'll do in the morning and want to, do it very quickly and just move on to the next thing. And so that's kind of the theme of this meditation. It took about 25 minutes in. I finally became very aware of my mental chatter, my voices, the voices in my head, or my self dialogue was really wanting me to get up. And it was like giving me this sense of urgency that I have all this stuff to do, during the day. And it was a cool awareness, because I was just like, well, I don't really feel that way. So I was kind of, you always hear about you getting to the stage where you can kind of observe your thoughts, like metacognition. So you're thinking about your thoughts. And I reached that stage, and it was pretty cool. So what I did with that is I just observed that energy and what it's all about, and kind of started to understand, where it comes from, and, trying to understand why my brain feels the need to just jump into things so quickly and just, and it was cool. And then kind of giving the opposite energy from myself. And, a lot of it comes from working, working like a job that's like that. It's just so task oriented and working, 5 days a week, or sometimes, 8-day stretches and all this. And you're kind of just used to a task oriented life, basically. Right. So it was cool to kind of play with that a little bit for the first time. And the thoughts that I kept coming up in my head, or this feeling that I kept, coming up, that I would articulate. It took me a while to kind of land on it. Was just be, don't do. Don't, the energy of doing is sort of there's some flaws to it, right? So it's like a illusion in a sense, right? It's obviously you still have to do things, but you don't have to do them in such a way that you're putting yourself in a stress response where it's just oh no, gotta get this done and this, and you're rushing around and this kind of stuff, right? So kind of confronting that and just going, no, just stuff will get done, but I can do it in a more parasympathetic state, and a more relaxed, calm state, and things will still get done. In fact, they'll probably get done better because I'm not putting all this extra layers of urgency on what I'm doing, right? So cool thought. So be instead of do, be not do. I think it's kind of like the Yoda, be not do kind of phrasing on it. I also came up with, okay, so why am I having this busy doing energy all the time? And I imagine it comes from, achievement. You're chasing achievements. You're chasing goals. You set goals, you achieve the goals, you cross them off the list. That, sort of behavior, those behavioral patterns as well. I'm going to cycle back through this music a little bit. And so I'm going, okay, well, let's change that then too. Let's play with that. So instead of worrying so much about achievements, which are often fairly arbitrary, I mean, you can have goals and so forth, but the timelines we put on them are usually fairly arbitrary, right? So what else can we do with that? So I started thinking I'm not enjoying the process a lot of the times, where it's just, I get frustrated when things don't quote unquote go my way. So let's flip this then, and let's worry more about enjoying the process and enjoying being fine when things don't go according to plan, quote unquote, and just be accepting of that. And this is where the acceptance thing comes in. And so start exploring or enjoying or looking at it as an adventure, reframing what would otherwise be frustrating because it's not your plan. And so it's basically like exploring over achievement. So process over achievement. A way of process sounds so like clinical and not as fun as exploring or solving a mystery or adventure, right? I mean, everybody likes that. So that's the wording. I'm going to say explore over achieve. And then so finally, it comes down to the difference between responding, which has space to it, and you can see it coming and you can feel it coming. That's a response, versus reacting, where it's just like, boom, you're so bundle of nerves and you're so triggered that you just react. So that's kind of the difference. I'm sort of lumping those three in together. So be, not do, explore, not achieve, and respond, not react. And so that is Mindshift Monday for today, and we'll see you guys soon. Thanks for tuning in.